But here's my one of my blankets. I'm going to make a couple different ones. And I'm not going too thin, but there it is with my 3 colors. Now you can do a couple of things. This is a texture mat that I purchased, and you can lay this on there, and I'll do both versions that I brought, and you can just roll your roller over the top of this, and it's going to give it that texture, which then can look somewhat like knitting. And now I'm going to take my pizza cutter and cut it at a straight angle. And again, I'm not too worried about it being wavy because it's going to mostly be covered by the balls. You just want something that looks like it's been knitted underneath. So we've got one kind of textured blanket. And I'm going to put this over here, put a little cornstarch down so it doesn't stick. And then I'm going to do it again. Same thing, rolling out my colors. So that I can get a different blanket. I'm going to do a slightly different technique on this one. Get some more purple. So before I attach, I'm not going to attach those, I just want to get the same sizes for a minute. Roll out a bit more purple. So I have a couple more of those. And then roll out the teal. Now I'm going to go ahead and roll this a little flat to begin with. I'm going to do that with all of them because I want this to have a little bit of a straighter edge. I think I'm going to be showing a little bit more of this one than that one. That one's going to be kind of buried underneath. But this one I want to be a little more precise with because I am going to be showing a little more of it. So I'm going to roll these a little flat. And now I'm going to just lay them down side by side. Like this. All right. Going to kind of rub them a little together. And I'm going to roll them. So you see this one's going to keep its shape a little bit better because I rolled them flat to begin with. And I'm going to roll this one pretty long because I want to have a lot of blanket to work with. All right, now this is the plastic that came from overhead lighting in an office building. And my husband got it when they put in new lights in their office building, and they had a whole sheet of these laying there. And so he grabbed me a piece, and it's got a great pattern to it, and I've used it for a lot of different textures, but it's a great texture. So I'm going to lay this across it and push it all the way in, all the way across, because I want to get that texture all the way across my blanket. So, you know, be creative. When you're looking for things and you're looking to find a certain texture or a certain pattern, look around and see what's around, because you can be really creative about what you find, and you never know what's going to make a great pattern. So there you go. And you can see that has a really fun textured pattern in it, and it looks like knitting. So I've got my pattern now. I'm going to trim my edges like this so that I have nice straight edges. Again, I'm not measuring, I'm pretty much eyeballing. This is going to have stuff laying on top of it, so it's not going to be that exact. All right. Now, I've seen this one, and I actually like this pattern better, so I'm going to go ahead and put this pattern in this one as well, so it looks like the same pattern. There we go. Push that in there. There we go. So now it looks like the same knitted pattern. Now we're going to take it and start assembling our cake.